An addictive substance is a non-essential element, meaning it is not necessary to maintain or sustain life. These chemicals can impact the nervous system by producing a sensation of satisfaction as it creates the desire or craving and need, physiological dependency, for more of the element. After the element has repeatedly been used, the changed nervous system now defines the element as being necessary for life, as necessary as oxygen, food, water, shelter, and relationships. Eventually, this element is seen as being more necessary for life than any of the other elements, and the addicted individual will be willing to sacrifice any of the other elements to get more of the addicted substance. The Merriam-Webster definition of addiction is the compulsive need for and use of a habit-forming substance, characterized by tolerance and by well-defined physiological symptoms upon withdrawal. Broadly, persistent, compulsive use of a substance known by the user to be harmful. These addictive elements work in several different ways. They can mimic a naturally occurring neurotransmitter and activate the nerve cell directly, or they can cause an increased release of a natural neurotransmitter. They can also cause a delay in the removal of a natural neurotransmitter, or they can attach to a receptor and block the action of a neurotransmitter. What they all share in common is that to varying degrees they all cause an increased release of dopamine in the nucleus accumbens. This release of dopamine labels the element as a reward and facilitates memory of the environment associated with the reward. The active ingredient in marijuana is delta-O-tetrahydrocannabinol, THC. THC mimics the action of the naturally occurring neurotransmitter, anandamide. Anandamide binds to CB1 cannabinoid receptors throughout the brain and CB2 receptors in the body. CB2 receptors have a role in regulating immune function. CB1 receptors impact mood, memory, appetite, pain, and cognition. The marijuana molecule. If the CB1 receptor is activated by either an anandamide or THC, it causes a reduction of neurotransmitter to be released from the neuron, causing a general decrease in brain excitability. This action causes relaxation and change in mood, an altered sense of time, impaired memory and difficulty with problem solving, altered body movements, and sense of hearing and sight. There are no CB1 receptors on the dopaminergic neurons in the reward pathway of the brain. THC and anandamide enhance the dopamine activity in the reward pathway by inhibiting the GABAergic neurons that would normally cause a reduction in dopamine released. With inhibition of the GABAergic neurons, more dopamine is released. With chronic use of THC and an overstimulation of the receptors, the brain compensates by reducing the number of CB1 receptors. Reduced CB1 receptors in the arteries of the brain cause vasoconstriction with a chronic reduction of blood flow. This reduction in blood flow results in oxygen deprivation in the brain, causing problems with memory, attention, learning ability, and possibly an increased risk of stroke. For additional references and help, please contact the Fractured Resilience website. And to be notified of future videos, subscribe to the Fractured Resilience YouTube channel. Thank you.